Chosen one, hear this. This is not coincidence. This is not karma. This is divine enforcement. When God runs out of patience, He does not whisper. He does not negotiate. He moves with fire, with precision, with unstoppable force. You were marked. You were doubted. You were targeted. But heaven kept the record. The covenant over your life is not fragile. It is not flexible. It is written in eternal fire. Every scheme against you has been measured. Every insult has been counted. Every wound has been seen. And the judge has risen. Heaven does not delay forever. For a season, it looked silent. For a time, it felt forgotten. But silence was strategy. Patience was gathering weight. Now the scales tilt. Now the gavel strikes. Now the decree is revealed. This is divine justice on display. Your enemies mistook mercy for weakness. They thought delay meant escape. They laughed at your pain. They danced at your struggle. But the feast is over. The reversal has begun. The body becomes the evidence. What was hidden is now exposed. What was whispered is now shouted. What was denied is now undeniable. Chosen one, this word is for you. Your covenant stands. Your shield cannot be breached. Your destiny cannot be erased. Stand firm. Lift your head. Your vindication is not coming. It is here. Like this message as a prophetic agreement. Comment with 77 as a sign of alignment. Subscribe to walk in the next revelation heaven is releasing. This is not survival. This is triumph. Your enemies are silenced. Your covenant is enforced. Your destiny is untouchable. This is the divine enforcement. Chosen one, listen with clarity. This is not karma. This is not chance. This is covenant execution. Karma speaks of cycles. Chance speaks of randomness. But prophecy speaks of precision. God is not rolling dice with your destiny. He is enforcing the covenant sealed before time began. Every insult hurled at you was not forgotten. Every betrayal against you was not overlooked. Every plot to destroy you was not ignored. Heaven is a courtroom. There are laws written in spirit. There are boundaries guarded by fire. And when they are crossed, consequences are not optional. Your enemies believed silence was approval. They mistook delay for permission. They saw mercy and thought it meant freedom. But mercy has an expiration. Patience has a boundary. And judgment has a schedule. The covenant is enforced. This is not vague energy. This is not superstition. This is divine order unfolding with accuracy. What they sowed is returning. What they released is circling back. What they built for you has become their own prison. Understand this truth. You are not defended by chance. You are defended by decree. Your covenant is the shield. Their violation is the verdict. And their sickness is the evidence. So stand, chosen one. Do not fear. Do not shrink. Your protection is not fragile. It is eternal. Like this word, if you feel the covenant burning over your life. Comment 77 to declare you stand within divine execution. Subscribe so you never miss the next decree heaven releases. This is not karma. This is not chance. This is covenant justice. Chosen one, hear the unveiling. Hatred does not disappear. Jealousy does not fade. Bitterness does not vanish. It ferments. It rots. It poisons. And when the time is full, it shows. The body becomes the affidavit. Your enemies thought they were striking you. They thought they were draining you. They thought they were building prisons for you. But what they carried in secret has betrayed them. Their sickness is not random. It is not bad luck. It is not coincidence. It is the poison of envy turned visible. It is the toxin of hate turned physical. It is the disease of malice turned undeniable. They marked your wounds. Now their own wounds are written into their skin. They prayed for your collapse. Now their own strength collapses beneath them. Their own bones testify. When someone feeds daily on gossip, when someone lives on slander, when someone breathes contempt, their body records the diet. The corruption could not stay hidden. The rot could not remain silent. The mask could not hold. Now the sickness speaks louder than their lies. Chosen one, this is your vindication. You do not need revenge. You do not need to argue. Their body has become the courtroom witness. Like this message if you see the truth. Drop 77 in the comments if you believe God exposes hidden poison. The evidence is visible. The verdict is undeniable. Their sickness is prophecy. Chosen one, understand this pattern. God lets them celebrate first. God lets them throw the party. God lets them raise the glass. So the fall will be undeniable. Their feast became the context. Their fall became the correction. They mocked you with laughter. They danced on your struggle. They boasted in your pain. And heaven was silent. Not because justice forgot, but because justice was waiting. The louder their celebration, the clearer their collapse, the brighter their stage, the darker their downfall. God does not always strike in secret. He strikes in sequence. Mercy gives them time to soften, but when arrogance multiplies, mercy becomes evidence. The feast was their declaration. The collapse is God's punctuation. Every cheer becomes a witness. Every laugh becomes a testimony. This is why your vindication must be public. Because their humiliation was public. Because their insults were public. So their downfall becomes the correction written on the same stage where they mocked you. Chosen one, take courage. Delay is not neglect. It is setup. It is strategy. It is justice staged for maximum clarity. Like this message, if you have seen the feast flip into a fall. Comment with 77 if you believe reversal is near. Subscribe to remain aligned with the next prophecy. The feast is over. The fall has begun. And you, chosen one, stand untouched. Chosen one, see the accuracy. God does not punish in shadows. He punishes in mirrors. Justice is precise, not random. When a tongue was their weapon, the sickness struck their voice. When power was their hammer, the sickness struck their strength. When pride was their mask, the sickness stripped their image bare. This is not coincidence. This is divine symmetry. They silenced others. Now silence devours them. They drained the weak. Now weakness defines them. They crushed reputations. Now their name crumbles like dust. The affliction is tailored. Each symptom is a sentence. Each pain is a verdict. Each collapse is a mirror. Chosen one, you do not need to fight. The sickness itself argues for you. The punishment fits the crime. Like this word, if you believe justice is precise, drop 77 in the comments to declare the mirror is clear. Their fall is not vague. It is exact. It is prophecy with fingerprints. Chosen one, listen. The enemy has been silenced, not by debate, not by compromise, but by decree. God issued a cease and desist. Their body refuses to cooperate. Their tools are broken. Their reach is cut short. This is not annihilation. It is containment. It is correction. Where once they roared, now they whisper. Where once they marched, now they stumble. Where once they spread lies, now silence surrounds them. Silence is surgical. God removed their weapons but left them alive. Why? So the lesson would be visible. So the correction would be undeniable. So the watchers would fear crossing the same line. This is not cruelty. This is covenant protection. The chosen are defended. The enemy is restrained. Like this decree, if you see the silence at work, comment 77 to declare the gag is permanent. Subscribe to stay aligned with the next prophetic word. Their voice is gone. Their strength is halted. The covenant speaks louder than their lies. Chosen one, understand the depth. When they touched you, they touched more than you. They trespassed into covenant. They ignited a ripple. Energy returns to sender. The hatred they poured out was not wasted. The curses they whispered were not lost. The venom they spread was not forgotten. It circled. It gathered. It returned. And it did not stop with them. It pressed into their house. It echoed through their bloodline. It imprinted on their lineage. This is not random punishment. It is consequence recorded in spirit. The ripple flows through time. Children feel it. Descendants bear it. The name carries it. The family becomes the ledger. Chosen one, this proves your covenant is generational. Your protection is permanent, and their violation is permanent too. They tried to curse you. Instead, they cursed their own. They tried to destroy you. Instead, their seed feels the weight. This is the law of divine balance. What they poured out has returned amplified. What they invested has collapsed back into their own line. Like this revelation, if you believe energy returns to sender. Comment 77 if you know covenant ripples through generations. Their house carries the echo. Your house carries the blessing. And the difference is eternal. Chosen one, watch closely. Masks do not last forever. Pretense does not survive truth. The mask is collapsing. They built images of power. They projected confidence and control. They performed strength to hide weakness. But sickness does not lie. Sickness does not bow to reputation. Sickness tears the mask away. What they pretended to be is gone. What they hid has surfaced. What they performed has crumbled. Their influence is shattered. The charm they used to manipulate no longer works. The voice they used to control is silenced. The crowd they once gathered now walks away. Every scheme is exposed. Every deception is uncovered. Every illusion is undone. Chosen one, you don't need to argue. You don't need to expose them. Their body is exposing them. Their fall is stripping their power. Like this revelation, if you've seen masks collapse. Comment 77 if you believe influence built on lies cannot last. Their mask is gone. Their stage is empty. Their power was an illusion. Chosen one, hear this loud. Your protection is not a rumor. Your shield is not a myth. It is visible. For a long time, they called you weak. They painted you as fragile. They mocked your faith. But their collapse proves your strength. Their downfall reveals your shield. Their sickness highlights your destiny. What was secret is now seen. People are connecting the patterns. They attacked, they celebrated, then they fell. And you stood untouched. This is not luck. This is not timing. This is divine proof. Every attempt to destroy you backfired. Every plot became their pit. Every weapon turned on the wielder. Chosen one, your untouchability is now public. The watchers see it. The doubters see it. The next plotters see it. The message is clear. You cannot be broken. Like this word, if you believe your protection is visible. Comment 77 to declare your untouchability. Subscribe to walk under the next decree. Your shield is active. Your destiny is confirmed. Your untouchability is evidence. Chosen one, understand this law. Delay is not escape. Patience is not permission. Mercy is not weakness. Delay sharpens justice. They saw nothing happen and thought they were safe. They laughed at silence. They mistook time for triumph. But every day of delay was a ledger. Every moment of silence was a record. Every season of waiting was a setup. The fall is heavier because of the delay. Quick punishment can be dismissed. Immediate retribution can be called petty. But delayed justice reads like a verdict. The sequence exposes the truth. Offense, arrogance, delay, then consequence. This is why the collapse feels amplified. This is why their sickness is undeniable. This is why their humiliation is complete. Patience gave them a chance to repent. They hardened instead. Patience gave them a door to retreat. They doubled down instead. And when the blow landed, it carried the weight of every ignored warning. Delay is strategy. Delay is mercy. Delay is evidence. Chosen one, take comfort. What looks like nothing happening is everything being prepared. What looks like silence is justice gathering weight. Like this revelation, if you've seen delay flip into justice. Comment 77 if you believe delay is strategy, not weakness. Your vindication is not late. It is exact. Delay is not escape. Chosen one, step forward. You are not standing alone. You are walking inside a shield. The covenant is active. This shield is not symbolic. It is not fragile. It is alive. Every step you take is guarded. Every breath you draw is counted. Every assignment over your life is protected. They tried to reach you, but hit the shield. They tried to curse you, but struck the covering. They tried to mark you, but were marked themselves. This is not luck. This is divine protection. Walking within the covenant shield means boldness. You no longer live reacting to attacks. You move carrying authority. You act under heaven's endorsement. Stay aligned with the shield. Renew your mind with truths. Refuse the labels of earth. Speak only heaven's version of your name. The shield responds to alignment. As you align, the covering intensifies. As you believe, the defense strengthens. As you move in faith, the evidence multiplies. Like this message, if you choose to walk inside the covenant shield. Comment 77 to declare I am covered. You are not hoping for protection. You are already covered. Walk with confidence. Chosen one, look around. You are not the only one watching. The world is watching too. Every fall becomes a lesson. Your enemies celebrated in public. They mocked you in public. They plotted in public. And God reversed them in public. Why? So witnesses would see. So doubters would learn. So boundaries would be reset. The reversal speaks louder than words. You don't have to argue anymore. You don't have to defend yourself. Their sickness is your affidavit. Their collapse is your testimony. People who once believed lies now see truth. People who once cheered attacks now rethink their allegiance. People who once doubted you now whisper they were chosen. The audience is being taught. Every reversal rewires culture. It teaches mercy. It teaches boundaries. It teaches that cruelty carries cost. Chosen one, your endurance has become a stage. Your patience has become a platform. Your vindication has become a broadcast. Like this revelation, if you've seen God teach through your story. Comment 77 if you believe witnesses are learning now. The world is seeing the pattern. The evidence is public. Your testimony is visible. Chosen one, take this in. Judgment has spoken. Vindication has arrived. And your mission begins. This is not just survival. This is your ascent. Every attack you endured became proof of your destiny. Every delay sharpened the impact of your vindication. Every enemy's collapse highlighted your untouchability. Now the world knows. Now the witnesses have seen. Now the shield is visible. But you are not called just to watch. You are called to lead. You are called to rise. You are called to walk in purpose. Judgment restores. Vindication empowers. Mission awaits. Lift your head. Step into your assignment. Speak as one who has been confirmed. Move as one who cannot be stopped. This is your moment to align. This is your time to declare. This is your season to walk in boldness. Like this message if you accept your mission. Comment 77 to declare, I rise under covenant. Subscribe so you never miss the next prophetic decree heaven sends. You are marked. You are shielded. You are sent. The gavel has struck. The shield remains. The mission is yours.